Alright folks, Pitching88 and we are back playing Fallout Shelter, a game that currently is only on the iOS. It's coming to the Android in a couple months. This is actually going to be an expert walkthrough. Now what does an expert walkthrough actually mean? It means that within Fallout Shelter, there's actually not an expert setting. However, most of the people that have been uploading Fallout Shelter previously did it on basically the first day out, second day out. I've waited a week and a half, and I have been spending quite a bit of time playing the game, getting a little bit farther in the game, understanding the intricacies of the game, and so I want to show you guys kind of how it is. Some little tips and tricks in this tutorial part, and then I will also be showing you guys some awesome little tips and tricks throughout, and then we're just going to take it day by day. And once we get through the tutorial section, we are essentially going to be doing day by day. I'll be uploading a video, kind of a compilation of events that happened that particular day. So we're going to actually be Vault 88. So congratulations, Vault Tech has selected you to be the overseer of Vault 88. Pitching Ace 88. The vault keeps people safe from the dangers of the wasteland. And as overseer, your job is to expand and maintain the vault while keeping your dwellers safe and happy. Each room has a special attribute it uses. Assign dwellers with the best special to make them happy and produce extra resources. Vault-Tec will give you a daily rating based on your performance. Remember to keep your dwellers happy and do a great job. The charm of this game is undeniable. I love Fallout. I'll be playing Fallout 4 when it comes out. I played Fallout 3. I've enjoyed the persona and the ambiance surrounding this game and what they've been able to create. And so welcome to your new vault, Overseer. Let's introduce you to the basic concepts. Let's build a room. Okay, so it's going to ask you to build a room. Now, the only problem with this beginning part is it's going to kind of make you do rooms in a certain order. And because of that, I'm actually going to be showing you guys a trick on how to kind of get around that. So basically, you can build a power generator right there, which is perfectly fine. But you'll eventually see going forward kind of how I'm going to approach this. So if we select this guy, he's actually got a lot of strength. Usually they do this, most of the times that I've played, they always give you a guy that has a bunch of strength, which is fantastic because he will really help your power supply. So this guy, almost never send him into the wasteland until you have another person that can do it for you. Plus his endurance isn't that big, and you really want your endurance to be strengthened. You know, your endurance needs to be really high for you to really have a good chance out in the wasteland. So now we got to assign the second dweller. It's going to ask you to tap and hold, which is perfectly fine. What I did want to see was her stats, which they don't allow you to actually do right now, because this is... Now, and that's something important to know going forward, is that some people will come to your vault, and if they have really bad stats, don't automatically add them. You will have enough dwellers over time that you don't really need to rush. So now that they're both working there, we can double tap the room, and we can always rush. Now, rush is something where you can activate. There's going to be an incident percentage. So if the incident is under 40%, I like to do it under 30%, and it's good. The one nice thing about incidents is if you are running low on cash, you can try and activate it, and you will actually get caps for doing it. The only problem that you might have is that it will cause radiation if the Radroaches appear. So that's never a good thing. So we've successfully completed your first rush and collected some caps. Let's build a second room. So this is a diner. So the diner is perfect. You can do a diner right here. But unfortunately, they want you to build one more room. So they're going to ask you to build a water treatment. So basically, you can put it anywhere. But I'm going to show you kind of how to set up your vault, at least in the very beginning. That should really help you out. So more vault dwellers has shown up. Now that we know the basic rules, I'll basically be showing you guys. So, first step, destroy this, please. Also, build an elevator that goes down to here. Now, these rocks are going to be randomly done. This is actually a really good layout for us. But we are actually going to build the water treatment down here. And again, the reason that we are doing this is just because we want to be able to double up some of these rooms. And I'll be showing you guys kind of how to do that. So this one's going to be perception of 3. She is going to be very helpful. You want to put perception into the water treatment. And the agility is the diner. And strength is the power generator. Now she's got charisma, so she could definitely, it's gonna be easier for her to get pregnant. We're not really gonna focus on that just yet. This guy has horrible stats. I don't really care about him too much. Perception of 3, which means we want to put this guy right here. So we can assign dwellers to the right room. This is actually going to show you a little bit of they're always going to have objectives, and you have a daily report that's going to be done every 24 hours. That's not as big of a concern to me as these objectives. The objectives are going to be really nice. So rushing a room, you get a lunchbox, and leveling up, you get a lunchbox. So we'll be doing that in a little bit. Let's keep going through our guys. This is an agility of 5. You usually have someone that's an agility of 5. When you do, put them in the diner. Man, it's going to help you out. This is going to be a perception of 5. So perception of 5 means we're actually going to be moving her in, but we're going to be moving one of these out. So perception's high for her. For her perception's actually pretty high as well. So we are going to want to upgrade this room so that we can have a little bit more. Let's destroy this rock. Give us a little bit more room because we're going to be expanding that once we can. Now these two, we are going to put them into the vault because we actually do want them there. We just don't want, if you put them in the living quarters, they're going to start making the other one pregnant, and we don't want that right away. That's just not going to be very beneficial for you. And at this point, again, you're looking to level up a dweller. So usually do this guy, this room, the power. See if you can rush it. It's at 40%. It's going to be kind of close. Let's see what the other ones are at. 31%'s a lot better. 26%. We'll use the 26%. Let's hope that nothing bad comes out of this. Perfect. So we successfully rushed a room, which is fantastic. Something that's very, very nice. We have a guy with an intelligence of 1. That's going to be very important for us at some point later on. So we can put him into the dwellers. Yep, so he's going to go over there. Now we can send people out to the wasteland, but we're not going to do that until we at least get a gun. So we're going to hope that with these lunch boxes, we are going to actually get a gun. So, and as you can see, as we rushed that room, it ended up giving us caps. And that's going to be something that's going to be pretty vital. So right now, we're going to hope that this works. Oh, failed. Okay, this is not good. So disaster occurs when a rush fails or randomly in any room. Radroaches are not great. Now, if they are pregnant, they will not actually fight. They'll just run away. But luckily, both of these people will fight. They can take them out pretty easily. We're going to gain a level pretty soon, which is going to be very, very good. Now, the water treatment. Let's see if we can rush this. Because, again, at this point, I just want caps. So I'm really hoping to not get fails. And there we go. So there's 263, which means that we can now kind of build on to some of these. So for the water treatment, we're going to build one right here. And you'll see that it's now 2 rooms. We're going to go to the person that had a really high perception. And we're going to drag her here. And so what you'll see right now is it takes 4 minutes and 50 seconds in order to get this water treatment. Watch what happens when she actually gets in here. So we have 2 people of perception really, really high. And it's going to be very, very beneficial for us over the long run. So this guy, we can actually, he's not great at anything, but we can just store him in food just because food's going to be something important for us to get at some point. Again, right now, I want to kind of open up the lunch boxes together, which is great because now we have this. So now that we have this, we can actually claim both of the lunch boxes, and we can start kind of helping us out. Now, this is the lunchbox portion. You can definitely pay for them, and depending on how this goes, I may actually spend money to open up lunchboxes. It makes the game a lot easier, but you can definitely do it without. With these 2 lunchboxes in the beginning, you're really gonna hope that you get 1 individual and at least a weapon. 1 individual and a weapon, and you are gonna be doing very good. So let's see what we actually get here. Combat armor, not amazing. I would rather have a weapon. Not something I'd want to have. Yes, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We got a guy. He's got high perception. He's got a lot of good luck. This guy is definitely going to be helpful for us. So we got an individual, which is great. Now we need to have a weapon. Ooh, we got a rare already. Wow, we got power armor. Oh, sweet. That is awesome. I don't even care what I get now. Just caps, right? Oh, no way. We got 2 individuals. That is more than you can ever ask for. So, actually, because of that, I don't really want to have us have too much. So there's actually an individual here that is really crappy. And I wouldn't always recommend this. This guy right here. No, where's the guy that... Yes, this guy that has absolutely no value to us. We're actually going to send him into the wasteland and just let him die out there. I know it sounds awful, but we really don't need him there. So this guy, his big thing is going to be endurance and luck, which is great. So it doesn't really matter where we put him. We'll put him in... Oh, we got to build more living dweller. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so you can do this. We got a dweller to the wasteland, which is perfect. If we collect 50 more water, we actually get another lunchbox, which is actually going to be great in this first video. So I think that's probably where I'll end the tutorial after we get that done. So the Lucha guy, we're going to put him over here. This guy, his big thing is strength. That is so great. And what we can do right here, which is definitely something that we want to do, is we're going to want to build out that power generator. Also allow him to kind of be over there. But you'll notice that this power generator, instead of being 8 minutes, it's now down to 3. How awesome is that? Now this guy, again, doesn't have anything that he can really contribute. So now that we're at 10, I'm not really going to be adding him. This is something that, because you really just want to get to the med bay, which is 4. But we want to slowly do it. One of the problems that you can find in this is trying to do anything too fast and not get enough caps. You can really find yourself having real issues. Now, one of the problems right here is that I don't believe any of these guys actually have weapons. So no weapons means you really can't send any of your guys into the wasteland. So what we're really going to want to do is we are really going to want to have a lunchbox. So because of the lunchbox, we want to collect water. So the water is down here. We're going to rush. We're going to hope that we succeed. Okay, I have a lot more fails on this recording than you usually have. You usually are not this unsuccessful, but again, you're recording, so anything can and anything will happen. So the power generator, we have 2 people. Let's see, what's your skill? Intelligence, endurance, you really have nothing. We can probably put you down here though. Okay, she needs to probably go up here to the strength, because she's got 2 strengths. She's at least doing okay. But again, we really, really, really want some caps, and we really need some water. So let's hope that we succeed. Yes, good, we succeeded. Perfect. So we succeeded there. Now what I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to wait for the water to come up, and when the water comes up, I will see you guys back here. See you guys in a little bit. Alright folks, so as you can see, we collected the 50 water, which is fantastic. Now the reason for that is now that we can open up another lunchbox. Now, we're going to, before we add any of these individuals, now she actually does have a shirt, which is nice. Not all of them have an actual like item of clothing. So we are actually going to grab her and put her in. We'll put her into the power, because as you can see right now, the power level is a little low. So we're going to put her there. We're also going to claim this lunchbox. So we can equip a dweller with a weapon, but we need a weapon. So what we're really going to hope for here is a weapon. Caps. Food. Weapon, baby. Yes! Justin Rich. Oh my gosh, we got multiple guys. This is fantastic. This is great. This does not always happen. Usually you only get one. Again, it's really random. Even though we've been failing like every single time we've been doing some of this stuff, it's been really great that we've been getting individuals that are good. I'd much rather have that than to be super successful. So another like luchadora mask, which is great. His endurance is fantastic. So if we give him a weapon and send him out into the wasteland, we are going to be doing wonderful. So we're actually just going to put him right here because we're going to send him out almost immediately. Because as you can see, if you click out to the left, you can see this guy. He's doing caps. So this guy, again, we're going to try and kill him in the best possible way. So, but this guy, however, he's doing fantastic. We can use the scope, equip him with a weapon, also gain a couple of caps for that. And we're actually going to send him out into the wasteland. Unfortunately, we don't have any stim packs for him, so I am going to have to watch. He's only level 5, but his endurance is high and so is his luck. So he should be doing pretty well. So this right now is actually going to conclude the tutorial level because this is a good 20 minutes that you can spend playing this game, setting everything up right. And what I will be doing is in successive videos, I will be showing you different days, different things that you did. So for the next part, which is going to really be day 1, we're going to wait for Justin to be able to be out into the wasteland for a good solid, we'll say maybe 4 or 5 hours, and then we'll revisit. So this has been Pitching Ace 88. I hope you guys liked the tutorial. We'll see you guys all in the next part.